It's mine! The Marquis's favor, his wealth, they're all mine! I am the only one who can be the Marchioness!
Watching her snatch the Marquise medallion, I immediately knew. She brought her memories back to this crossroads of fate, too. She thought she'd just grabbed the key to a glamorous life, completely oblivious to the dark secrets hiding inside that canary cage.
Since you love it so much, Serafina, take it.
Serafina thought she had snatched the key to happiness, but little did she know, she was opening the gates of hell with her own hands. As for me, I'll take this rusty iron ring and go meet the lumberjack our whole family looked down on.
The air in the hall froze.
My father, the Baron, frowned at me. In his eyes, there was nothing but family interests.
Our grandfather once made an unbreakable blood oath with the Ranger of the Mist Forest. Our family must offer a daughter to marry his son, a lowly lumberjack.
Father, since her despicable soul is only fit for dirt and poverty, let's give her what she wants. Elena, go rot in that dark, damp forest and spend the rest of your life with that lumberjack! I picked up the mud-stained iron ring without hesitation. Anyone who could survive this long in the beast-ridden mist forest is by no means ordinary. Besides, choking down the grossest black bread in the forest is 100 times better than swallowing the poisoned wine of the Marquise estate.
Remember your words today, Serafina. I hope the Marquis's jewels can fill your greedy soul.
To keep me from embarrassing the family at the castle, my father kicked me out that very day. Standing in the square with nothing but a battered wigger suitcase, I saw my husband for this lifetime for the very first time, Aliston. He stood there like the most aloof frostwolf from the extreme northern Icelands, completely ignoring the disgusted looks from the passing noble servants.
Hey, tree chopper! Here's your bride! Now take her and get out of our sight! Your filthy feet are dirtying the castle grounds!
It's not too late for you to back out. There's no fine velvet or dazzling jewels in the mist forest. Just biting winds and bloodthirsty beasts.
I have no need for those false, frivolous things.
All I want is a place where I can grow my flowers in peace. As the carriage entered the mist forest, the sunlight was instantly swallowed by towering trees. The air was thick with the damp scent of pine needles. This is the forbidden zone of the Sanarilla continent, the abyss of curses in the eyes of the nobles. My blood ran cold. In that nightmare of a past life, this was the terror Serafina couldn't handle, the reason she ran away. I gripped the wooden railing so hard my knuckles turned white. Then, the most shocking thing happened.
Get lost.
The vicious, demonized gray wolf acted like it had just seen an unspeakable terror. It let out a pathetic whiner, tucked its tail, and bolted back into the dense fog, not even daring to look back. What did you just do? Why was it so terrified of you?
Just an old ranger's trick to scare off beasts. When dealing with animals in the woods, you just have to be fiercer than they are. Hold on tight, we've still got a ways to go.
A beast-repelling trick? My racing heart finally calmed down. Elves and magic have long been nothing but myths on this continent. How could he possibly be connected to them? He's just an experienced, working-class lumberjack. But to me, having a husband who knows the rules of survival is more reassuring than anything else. This was Alistair's home. It was shabbier than the stables at the Marquis estate. But breathing in the crisp air here, I felt a freedom I'd never known before.
It's a dump. There isn't even a soft bed.
I accepted your ring, which means this is my home now. Like I said, I'm not afraid of hard work. I want to till the soil here and plant flowers everywhere. Alistair watched me bustling around in silence. A subtle trace of emotion flickered across his cold, frosty face. He didn't know that after suffering through hell, I cherish this peaceful patch of dirt more than anyone. As long as I have my freedom, I'd gladly embrace a life of poverty. I took off my cumbersome outer robe, left only in a thin linen undergarment. Grabbing a ragged cloth, I stepped onto an abandoned oak wine barrel in the corner, trying to clean the dusty antlers hanging on the beam.
I think we need to make this place look a little less like a troll's lair first.
Get down, that barrel is rotten.
The moment I fell into his arms, I was hit by the strong scent of firwood on him. We were so close. Close enough for me to clearly feel his heart pounding wildly against his chest, and his hot breath brushing across my cheek.
That barrel was completely rotted out. You almost fell.
Thank you. I wasn't paying attention.
The heat of his palm still felt branded on my waist. The once freezing air suddenly felt strangely thick. He turned away to clean the fireplace, using silence to hide his clumsy awkwardness. And as I watched his broad towering back, my wildly racing heart finally began to settle. While I was trading the labor of my own hands for peace in the mist forest, an extravagant wedding was being prepared back at the castle.
This dress alone is worth enough to buy the entire mist forest. Seraphina, I will make you the most dazzling woman on the Sanaroa continent.
Of course, my lord. This is the destiny that belongs to me.
Seeing Seraphina so completely consumed by vanity, all I felt was profound pity. She thought she was climbing the steps to ultimate power, blissfully unaware that the Marquise's estate, envied by all, was nothing.
My lord, your favoring my daughter brings supreme honor to our family. As for Elena, who has stained our name, I have already stripped her of the family surname and her inheritance rights. She is no longer under the protection of our crest.
You did the right thing, Father. Tomorrow, when the wedding procession arrives, I want everyone in the family to see that. Elena's lowly lumberjack of a husband isn't even fit to shine the Marquis's shoes.
In Sanaroa, a soul bond is only truly forged when the parchment marriage contract is signed in the square of the Oath Temple, witnessed by a priest. But I knew that tomorrow, that solemn temple would just be a stage for Seraphina and those arrogant nobles to humiliate us.
Tomorrow, we go to the Oath Temple.
Alistair, the Marquis's wedding procession will be outrageously extravagant. Seraphina and my father will definitely use it to humiliate you. We don't need their so-called witness. Just being here with you is more than enough for me.
It's your ceremony. I don't want to miss that.
He placed the glowing fruits on the table. It was a plant I'd never seen before, radiating a magic that calmed the mind. My breathing slowed, and the tension in my shoulders melted away. Looking at his broad, mightless shoulder, I truly felt that long he is with me, I could face entire world the mocking without an ounce of fear.
In the square of the Oath Temple, the massive sacred fire braziers were blazing. In my nightmare of a past life, this was the beginning of my suffering. But in this life, it was Seraphina's carnival, where she thought she had reached the pinnacle of power.
My God! Is this the grandeur of a marquise with boundless wealth? It's lavish! Even the horseshoes are solid silver.
Look over there! Elena, the one kicked out of the family, her dirt poor husband actually showed up.
The surrounding nobles glared at us with extreme contempt, like they were looking at a filthy rat that had wandered into a crystal palace. Seraphina, weighed down by that diamond-crusted dress, strutted arrogantly toward me on the Marquis's arm.
Good heavens, Elena! You reek of rotting wood on the sacred day we present our marriage scrolls to the gods. I'm going to faint from the stench.
You bottom-feeding peasant from the Mist Forest. The crimson carpet of the temple's main altar isn't meant for people with mud on their boots. Wait until we've signed under the priest's witness, then you can crawl in and sign your cheap little contract. I don't want my souls get stained by you.
The Marquis's clueless guests were too busy laughing to sense the danger. But somehow, the pure white steeds pulling the golden carriage went weak at the knees. They all collapsed to the ground in unison, nearly flipping the carriage over.
The horse is going mad!
My lord, No matter how magnificent your carpet is, it can't mask the rot festering deep inside someone's soul.
Alistair, let's go home.
You bitch! Go rot in those miserable woods for the rest of your life!
Our carriage slowly rolled away from the noisy castle. Watching Serafina smugly climb back into her righted golden carriage, I felt nothing but deep pity. Her own personal hell had only just begun. On our wedding night, fate finally responded.
My lord, what are you doing? I'm your bride!
Bride, your family took my blood money. Now, every scream you let out and every drop of blood you shed will be used to entertain me.
The Marquise was an absolute sadist. That's exactly why he had such a vile reputation. Serafina was finally getting a taste of the excruciating pain I suffered in my past life. The price of that gold was endless torture. And meanwhile, I was sitting peacefully in a drafty cabin in the mist forest.
Open it.
There are no vaults in the mist forest. This ring wasn't adorned with any gemstones, but to me, it was more precious than all the jewels in the world. This is...
It's woven from a resilient vine only found in the deepest part of the mist forest. As long as you wear it, I will protect you forever. It's the only token of my vow I can give you.
In those twisted memories, the Marquise imprisoned me with heavy gold chains, but in this life, this seemingly rugged lumberjack gave me his ultimate protection with the simplest of vines. I smiled and slipped the ring onto my finger. It was a perfect fit. Thank you, Alistair. This is the most precious gift I've ever received. The days in the mist forest were peaceful and fulfilling. I started tillering the land around the cabin and planted flower seeds I bought from the market. Alistair would leave early and return late every day. He told me he was heading deep into the forest to chop the toughest hemlock to trade for our winter provisions. But gradually, I noticed something was off. I ventured deeper and deeper, but from his direction, there was absolutely no sound of an axe hitting wood.
My king, Marchok Alaric, is gathering a massive force. They plan to level the southern edge of the mist forest to mine a newly discovered gold vein underneath.
Ignorant humans daring to trespass on sacred elven territory.
Please grant us permission to strike. We will water the poison brambles at the border with their blood and ensure none of them return.
Who's there?
Click the link to watch the full series.